Well Lake. This raw material, you couldn't even buy the rough material, much less do shaped beads. These aren't nuggets, these are actually shaped beads.
Crazy.
They're not compressed nugget material, they're actually from the raw material. So that is like the deal of the century.
Oh, no doubt about it. Okay, speaking of other amazing, this is one of my favorite cup bracelets, Jay. It's Chilean turquoise. A customer favorite at $299. We just went like, okay, we're gonna go nutty here. Took $150 off.
You know how insane that is just because of the silver weight alone.
Exactly.
I mean, not even if you just even took the turquoise cabs, and the cabochons are nothing to sneeze at on this.
Right.
This is that's Chilean gold matrix turquoise.
Oh, it's a beauty. So that's going to be coming up. I hope it doesn't sell before we get a chance to do a full presentation. All right, Jay.
I love this design.
Oh, brand new lunch.
It's brand
new today. How cool is this? Wow. And these are, again, all natural materials.
Yeah, all natural materials and all super high quality natural materials.
Wow. Oh, yeah. That's what I want you to see. As gorgeous as it looks on the neckline, look at on our Victoria. Is that not just take your breath away? Beautiful. Multi-gems making up all handcrafted. HSN price is $179.98. I want to say it will be $199 if I'm not mistaken. So I would not miss out on that. Yeah, it will be $199. What a great opportunity to buy that is. Alrighty. Then also our weekly deal drop. I gotta get my bracelet because honestly, this is like the other deal of the weekend. I must say, Jay, a double bracelet, no less. You get the necklace, which is a full 24 inches in length. It's all made up of genuine lapis. Then, from Jay's private collection, really, you never did this combination of gemstones, the rhodonite, the green opal, the honeysuckle, chalcedony is in there, amazonite's in there, correct? All of those in the bracelet. You get the bracelet, which is a double stretch of bracelet, and then the 24-inch necklace with a 2 3/4 inch extender. As I said, yesterday we sold over half. No surprise, because at midnight tonight, that price goes up to $189. And that's fantastic, Jay. Really, I mean, truly. We were saying yesterday, there is not, first off, forget the fact that you're getting an entire 24-inch like premium lapis necklace here, all handcrafted. Is this not the happiest necklace you've ever seen? It is that necklace, like, spring is around the corner. We just started our big spring fashion events. It's here. This is gonna go with every single color in your wardrobe. It's beautiful. It really, truly is. And the fact that $20, we'll ship it right out to you. It'll be at your front door. Let me just mention, bracelet is included. So Jay, we broke this down yesterday, like really $49 for the bracelet, $49 for the necklace. Well, that's beyond today's special. So how did this come to be? Because I know there was a lot went in to make this happen.
Well, I made this as a set, okay, but I didn't make it to sell as a set. I mean, like...
Yeah, you thought the bracelet was separate.
Well, it
was.
Look, I'm only the manufacturer and the designer, okay? I don't own HSN, just so everybody. It seems to be something, I need to make everybody aware of the fact that I have no power here whatsoever, right? What they do after I make it is what they do. I just come on to tell you about the designs, right? That's all I do. I don't get paid for doing this, right? I get paid for making designs and selling it, just so you know. Everything else is free of charge. And hopefully you get a little education out of it, of what we're doing. But when we made this, right, this is the very first time that I've actually combined these 5 natural materials. So you've got 5 natural materials from 5 different countries, 3 different continents. So this is actually kind of what we refer to as like a treasure necklace, treasure design, because it's literally treasures from around the world. What makes this, I think, over the top is, look, when we designed this, I actually designed this and then came back and went over the materials one more time. When we first designed this, of course, we were kind of going for the look, but we were also going for price point. I had a lot of these small lapis rounds in this real AAA grade lapis. I mean, if you look at these small rounds, those are not machine cut, guys. Those are all done by hand. Those are all individual. And these are cut when we're slow or our lapidary people don't have anything to do. They have like a little tray always what we call busy work, things to keep them occupied, right? Because if there's any little kind of glitch, you know, in between projects, they have time on their hands, so why not be doing something? So we cut these smaller beads from the high-grade material that we have left over. So just even cutting these small lapis beads is amazing. All right, now I want to combine this with 4 other materials, natural materials. I was going for fun, for life.
Yeah,
you know,
you did it. You got it.
I wanted energy. I have to tell you, if you wear this and you're depressed, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this is just one of those
It's
fun
happy.
designs. It's color, it's life, but it has all 5 of these materials have one thing in common. They're all the best of that material. So they're all, every single bead on the design, in the necklace, in the bracelet, in the earrings is top grade. It's AAA or AA grade material. It's the best of the best of the best. When we first designed this, they brought it in and, you know, like I drew it out. But when they came back with it, I said, no, you know, that's not going to work, because they did have some nice material, but they didn't when there were some beads that were, you know, like a lower grade and everything, it just washed it all out. And I said, no, I want this to be vibrant. I want it to pop. And so they came back with what I wanted, which was we used only the top grade material. So you're probably looking the top 5, maybe the top 10% of all the materials in any of these 5 materials that we actually obtain. So it is really all top grade, and it really makes the design. When we came up, when they brought this out yesterday, and I saw $99, I'm just
baffled.
I know, I'm just telling you, I thought, wow, they reduced the price on the necklace. I didn't sell this to them as a set. So I thought, oh, you know, like they really come, you know, they're going to give them a really good deal on this necklace. That's crazy. I mean, you know, that's brand new. And then all of a sudden I'm reading, and you're like, you know, I'm away from this, you know, like a ways, and then I see end stretch bracelet.
I know, we both. So, I was like,
so
yeah.
I actually had to whisper to her, Lynn, did you get the bracelet too? I mean, that's like ludicrous. I mean, you know, like, I mean, this was a great deal, them giving you the discount on the necklace, but to throw in the bracelet is really, really crazy.
It really, and it's beautiful. It's so fun. I love what Victoria did. So because you have that 2 3/4 inch extender, she did a double choker. How fun is that? And I'm wearing it long, so obviously different ways you can wear it. And then the bracelet, it's that jeweler stretch elastic, so it easily slips on. Well over 700 have already been selected. That price expires tonight at midnight. So if any of these remain, listen, I don't know about you, but I'd like to save the $90, right? But even if not, at $189.95 for both pieces. This is all natural material. If you're wondering what those gems are, and they're so beautiful, it's blue lapis, obviously, making up the entire necklace. That rose rhodonite, that beautiful blue is your amazonite. There's like a honey butterscotch in there. That's a chalcedony, right, Jay?
Yeah, it's butterscotch chalcedony.
Yeah, and then green opal, that just, it brightens everything up.
You know, that green opal is a new material out of Tanzania, and like the color of it is amazing, but the vibrance of it is overwhelming. It really, really fit in well with the look. I love what Victoria's done with that.
I know,
She's done
to
the
double it up.
choker.
And to have color like this in natural gemstone, you know, this is not synthetic stones, even though you would think for $50 for the necklace and $50 for the bracelet, this has to be costume jewelry. This is all handcrafted. This has, I mean, your sterling silver. There's, you'll notice that on the bottom of all J's extenders, there's going to be the heart. That way you know it's a full J King
Well,
piece.
it's got our trademark on it, but what's nice with these extender chains, okay, so you see the hook and eye, that it actually gives you the ability to adjust this in about, they're approximately 1/4 inch increments. So, you know, so you've got another 2 3/4 of an inch here. So you got 24 inches, But you also have another 2 3/4 inches right here, where it gives you the ability to actually adjust this and nestle it perfectly wherever you want.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody's built different. Also, when you're wearing a different outfit, you know, that's our signature finding. We developed that 25 years ago, and it's probably, of all the things that we've ever done, I will say, that finding of anything that we've actually designed or made, and we've made some really cool findings. I mean, we've made some stuff that I would call genius. I mean, really, that we could sell just findings if we wanted to, but we don't sell them. But that was probably one of the best things we ever designed. And we get so many people that actually compliment us on that, because it makes it so wear friendly, but it also gives you the ability to adjust and nestle it exactly where you want it, or more of an opportunity, right? You're not stuck with one length.
Right.
So
right.
if you just made it 24 inches, it's 24 inches. That's it, right? Now, you could do what Victoria did, which was, you know, she doubled it up, which is pretty cool. But with the extender, it gives you even more ability to really make it your own, and with each outfit that you're wearing.
And so easy to put on. That's the other nice thing with that little shepherd's hook in the back, so you don't have to worry about a small little, you know, open, or just a small little lobster claw that's hard to see. So if you have dexterity issues, but I just love the happiness. Listen, we're coming out of winter, we're going into spring. This to me is just pure happiness in gemstones, in natural, beautiful gemstones that works with anything. You want something that's easy, ask about the matching earrings, because they go beautifully back with the set. They're available today. I want to say they're $49.98, and they're just under about 2.5 inches in the length, but they're scaled perfectly going back with the 24-inch necklace. Did I mention you're also getting the bracelet? It's the bracelet and the necklace for $99.98. We took $90 off at our weekly deal drop. It was just launched, over 800 gone. You get it. This is a wardrobe builder. This is another piece that you will, it's just easy. You know, I'm wearing, this is actually a Colleen Lopez little blazer and tank top, and it's in that nude color. But you know, what a difference. If I don't have anything on, I just slip this on over my head, I was like, oh, okay, makes the outfit. Makes the outfit.
You know what I love with this, though? Okay, honestly, okay, and you know, like I always say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. In this case, it really is probably worth more than that. But okay, look at what Victoria's wearing, right? The color she's wearing. It goes with that perfectly, right?
Sure.
I mean, wow. I mean, it just stands out. You can see it, it pops, right? So, but, and then you look at what Lynn's wearing, which is totally completely different, and it looks amazing with that. So that's what I love with this. There's really not much, even if you think about this, even if you were wearing basic black, right?
Or white.
And right, or white. Well, you know, and I'm probably the last person in the world you ever want to talk about fashion to. Okay, and I'm
We'll talk to Sheila about that.
My wife is the fashion expert in our family, so I mean, I'm not talking fashion, but I'm just observing here.
Yeah,
what I'm observing is the fact that this will work with anything, and it's because it's multicolored, but it's because of the grade of the materials that make it pop, that make it crisp, and
for sure,
the value is like ridiculous, guys. Here again, you know, normally you would pay more than that for the necklace, and you would pay that much or more for the bracelet normally. So it's really, when they've combined them as a set, that's just an incredible deal.
And speaking of great deals, this is also part of the weekly deal drop. These are the drop earrings. That's all, and that's premium lapis, right, Jay? These are like the finest.
This is all AAA, AA grade. It doesn't get any better than this. But the thing is, too, is these small, these are 2 to 2.5 millimeter. So again, these are all hand cut. You know, like I was limited. The reason we actually designed this as a Today Special is what I did. I designed it as a Today Special. But then the reality set in that we don't have enough the lapis was the key. I don't have enough lapis of these lapis beads to actually do the project. So that's why we settled on doing it as, you know, like a what do they call the deal drop, the weekly special. This is something, to be honest with you, right now, if they told me, hey, you know, we sold on that out on that so fast. Can you make more? I would have to decline the order. I have
for the weekly deal drop.
Yeah, no, I have the other materials, but I don't have the 2.5 millimeter, 2 millimeter lapis beads. I just don't have them. And to be honest with you, you would lose money cutting them.
Yeah, well, that, again, what an opportunity as our weekly deal drop. I want to just remind you, it expires tonight at midnight. The price on the necklace and bracelet set goes up to $189. All right, Jay, we launched this yesterday.
We did really well.
Wildly popular.
Wildly popular.
And first time you ever combined. Again, this is that premium. You can see the size of these lapis beads, and then one of my favorite combinations, and beautiful, that Larimar will take your breath away. It's the most heavenly sky blue you can imagine. We never did this combination, let alone in a triple strand, and at a wonderful sale price. This will be, I want to say it will be $159 if I'm not mistaken, which is unheard of, because I know the prices of Larimar, and we all learn what's happening in the world of lapis. But I'm sorry, it'll be $179. That is a huge special that we launched, and hundreds of people went ahead and selected it. Look how beautiful it is on Victoria. Do you want to comment on this for just a few seconds?
You know, well, number one, this is the very first time I've ever combined these two natural materials, which, you know, if you think about it, for 48 years, and never thinking about combining these two, is kind of like, you wonder, what are you thinking? You know, like, they go really well together. In fact, it inspired me to do more. The big problem, which, you know, not to sound like a broken record, is the fact that the only reason you're even seeing these lapis beads in this grade of material is because these came out of our project box. So these are a little bit larger. These are 3.5 to 4.5 millimeter round beads in the really super high grade, AA, AAA grade. You're not going to see anything in 2025, 26, or whatever. Nothing's changed. We will have bigger necklaces. In fact, we had them yesterday. They did really well.
Yeah.
It's this really high grade denim lapis, but this material that I have left in that grade of lapis, you'll see it only in cabochon. So I cannot cut any beads. So this is your opportunity to really get that really super high grade, AAA grade, AA grade lapis. But they're going to be smaller beads, and they're just going to be accent pieces.
Okay, we have another anniversary surprise here. This is really cool. I love when we do things like this. It's like, Jay, I live for things like this, and I live for finds like this. So this is Congolese flower calcite. Right. Very, very limited. A true J. King fabulous design here. We're offering it for the first time on sale. It was originally $179. We are over 30% off at $119.98. The key being over 30% off, 30th anniversary. But yes, Jay, this is where you love when you come across opportunities like this,
well,
right?
You know, the show Mind Finds is named for just exactly like this, is actually finding materials from around the world that really aren't, I mean, there's no place, I triple dare you to go into any jewelry manufacturer or anybody, go to any store. I mean, even go to these little markets, go to Tucson, okay? The world's largest gem and mineral event on planet Earth, and see if you can find this material. This is one of these things we call one and dones. I found this purposely through one of my mining friends. This comes out of what they call the copper belt in the Congo. It is a calcite, but the reason that it's got the colors that it has are copper oriented. Everyone's uniquely different. They call it Congolese flower. That was what they were calling it, so I went with that. It's what it is. It's a metamorphic deposit, so it's created over thousands of years, tens of thousands of years under natural heat and pressure, and that's how it's formed. This is here again, this is a one and done, a one-shot thing. I just thought that the rough not only looked beautifully, but when we cut it and we polished it, just the patterns in it were just really truly incredible.
And I want you to see it on Victoria too, so you can see, like, again, each one is unique, each one is very, very special. I have 100 of these, that's it.
Yeah, well, and there was a reason for this. Okay, limited amount of material, right? Yeah. It's not like, you know, this was just a mine find. Very, very small find, very, very small deposit. This necklace took up every single thing that pretty much, I mean, I might have a few kilos of the rough left, that's about it. But if you like things that are unique, if you like things that are different, if you like things that you're not gonna see everywhere, and that you're gonna have something in your collection that no one else has, these are the kind of things that I think are fun, they're different, they're interesting.
Oh, absolutely. And wherever you go, I promise you, people will be absolutely fascinated. They want to know the story. Where did you find it? I've never seen anything like that. And that is truly what Rare Unique Mind finds, that what we build our shows on. You know, when Jay comes across something like this, very limited deposit, creates a beautiful design, all done by hand. And then on top of that, as we celebrate the anniversary, we have special anniversary pricing, like we're doing over 30% off. So we'll keep you updated. We'll let you know when that's completely gone. But Jay, I don't want to wait for another second because I'm so excited to talk about this next turquoise cuff bracelet. We did a little sneak peek at the top of the hour. And what did you say? Like, that is,
you know,
I don't know what the word you use,
why
but
this is
nutty.
Like, yeah, you know why this is an insane deal. This is, yeah, you know, like even, okay, so this has been in production for quite a while, right? To even actually make this. So when we purchased the raw silver to do this, silver prices were considerably lower. And, you know, in a 2-year period, that silver's gone up 50%, probably encroaching on 60% now. I love this look. And here's the thing with this look. You can wear it, they're individually handcrafted. Okay, like when you pull these off, if you could see, okay, this has to be done with a silversmith. So we take the sterling silver sheet material that is custom made for us in a foundry in the United States, and then they strip it, and then they pull it, and they make this square wire. That's actually what you're seeing here. So when the silversmith puts this together, they're not only making one cuff bracelet, they're making 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So they make 5 cuff bracelets, and then they combine them all together in this beautiful, the way that they finish them at the bottom, where they solder them all together and bring it all together. So it's got this very contemporary look. It still has the spacing on it. But these aren't made on a machine. These aren't something that we take and we stamp out. They're actually individually hand-pulled, and then they're handcrafted, hand-done. Cabochons, same thing. These are not calibrated cabochons. So what do I mean by calibrated? They're not a normal shape, right? They're all individual, they're what we call freeforms. So they're freeform cabochon. The turquoise alone in this is all Chilean gold matrix. This was one of the 4 producing mines in 2024. So I do have, this was one of the very few turquoises that I was able to add to my inventory. It's not really replacing the material that we sold, but it's
right.
At least I'm getting something back in, right? There are so many of our turquoises right now, guys, that what I have is what I have. And when they're gone, they're gone. Yeah. I mean, so there's nothing new coming out of the ground, right? So this is all Chilean. I think the reason that they did this a totally different look, this was a standalone earring. I love the chain drop.
I can't believe that's $80,
okay,
$79.
chain drop, and that is the same material, though it's Chilean, it's not gold matrix. It's what they call Andean blue.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And that one's also available on sale. The ring that I'm wearing is also, I'm gonna say that's Chilean turquoise, but if you are just tuning in, this is, when it comes to our cuff bracelets, probably one of our #1 top sellers. It is a customer pick when we offered this at $299. So when we said we're celebrating the 30th anniversary in a big way, it has taken some of our favorite pieces and offering. The only reason is because we're down to the last of the quantity here. That's $150 off HSN's amazing value. And then when you break it down with FlexPay, we don't always have 5 monthly flex payments, but all Jay, this visit, we're offering 5 flex payments when you shop with any major credit card or debit card or however you may be set up with us for your payment at HSN. Basically, it's gonna be $30 whenever your next billing statement is, but we're shipping this right out to you. It's not waiting 5 months until it's paid off and then we ship it. You're gonna get it in the next few days. And these are those pieces, you know, to Jay's point, obviously they're cherished, but they're also very heirloom and special.
I mean, these are pieces that are gonna stay in your family, you can hand down. Now, if you notice how Lynn's wearing this, right? So she's wearing it, where the V kind of more or less points in back toward her, you can actually turn this around too. So there's even different ways that you can wear it, right?
You know
There's
what? Good point.
it gives you different ways that you can actually accessorize it with it on your wrist. What I love with them, again, these are all individually handcrafted, but just like anything in sterling, I wear, actually my cuff collection rivals my cowboy boot collection.
I think, let me tell you, so many people have asked, can we have your cuff bracelet?
Just so you know, my wife has her own vault. I mean, she has like literally a 6-foot vault that she keeps all of her jewelry in. I have a vault that's in a vault. So I've got a walk-in vault, and then I have my vault for mine. But I'm going to have to get a bigger vault to add more drawers.
For your cuffs?
Because I have so many, between cuffs and belt buckles, it's like, it really is kind of sick in a way. But
that's your thing, Jay.
It's my thing. I love cuff bracelets.
Yeah.
And it's very rarely that you'll find me anywhere where I don't have a watch and a cuff bracelet on. So I find them just fun, and really I get so many compliments on the cuffs. But this is one of the designs that I really love, just because it's so versatile, so functional, and they're so wearable. And that's what I truly love about it. And here again, you're getting something that you're not going to see anywhere else.
Right.
These designs that you're looking at here are produced by us, for us. So we're manufacturing, we're a niche business. Everything, you can't get more direct than when you're buying from us. I mean, we buy this, in this case, the turquoise, we're buying directly from the mine. All of the designs are done in-house. We don't buy anybody else's designs. All of the silver work is done by our silversmiths in-house. All of the lapidary work is done from the natural rough materials that we obtain directly, and it's done in-house. So it's about as niche and direct as you can get in jewelry. So when you get something like this, just be assured that you're buying something that's totally custom, that was made just for the Fine Find show. We're not selling these to anybody else. We don't market anyplace else. The only place that we market is here on the Mine Finds.
And the nice thing about this design too, Jay, is that you do have that flexibility in sizing, right?
On sizing, and you know what? If like I could wear this, I have a big wrist, right? Or a substantial wrist. I can wear this, and then Lynn does not have a substantial big wrist. Okay, she's got a very, very petite wrist, and still she can make it work.
And that's the wonderful thing. So it is fully adjustable. Boy, oh boy, are we busy. $150 off. $30 with FlexPay. I can't wait till you get that at home. All right, let's mention the drop earrings. They're just over 2 inches in length. This is also Chilean turquoise. I love that little design at the top there. Almost reminds me of like a modified cross in a way. I love the chain look on here, and I'm loving this sale price. It's over 40% off. I don't have many of these. They were originally $119. It's $79.99. And Jay, that would be considered a very high-end fancy cut, right? I'd imagine, just where the turquoise is set in that heart shape.
Well, okay, so, and here again, this, not to toot our horn, but
no, toot it. You deserve it.
this is what we do, and this is what we specialize in. So this was a sterling silver setting that was hand done. We don't buy these. In most cases, people are just buying standard settings, and then they have stones cut that are calibrated, and then they set them in that. In this, we're actually hand fabricating everything. So the sterling silver design was all hand fabricated, and then much to Lynn's, what she's pointing out there is the fact that that heart cabochon that you're looking at here, that's all cut from the natural Chilean rough. Wow. So, and then they're all hand cut, hand shaped. And what's interesting, in this case, they cut the stone for the setting that the silversmiths made. In the case of the cuff bracelet that you're looking at, they actually, with the silversmiths, they build the sterling silver cuff. Each one of those bezel cups, so the silver cup, that's the bezel cup that the turquoise is set in, do you know that they hand them on, so they'll come on a double stick tape. They have like the 5 cabochons that are on that double stick tape. The silversmith will actually take and build bezel cups for each one. All the bezel cups are custom built for that turquoise cab. And then that is set. So then they solder the bezel cups, they number them, they set the bezel cups on the sterling silver setting in the cuff, and then they actually set the cabochon 1 in slot 1, cabochon 2, because they are handmade and they're custom made. There's little nuances. Could you get away with it? Yeah, if you did fillers or glued them or something. But for us, the way that we set them and everything and the way that they're set in there, they have to be precise.
I wish we had another 500 pair of these, but yeah, today is the day. Over 40% off. Best price we've ever offered for the Chilean drop. Again, modern, contemporary, but yet classic, and the earring that is the perfect length that shows up beautifully. I want to remind you, I know we still have hundreds of you in the ordering process for that amazing, amazing cuff bracelet. 1 minute or 2 minutes on the ring because it is so limited. I have size, well, originally we had 5 through 12. I don't know at this $50 savings. This is cool. Talk about modern and elite, yeah.
And I think Rick wrote the show, right? Programmed it. And so he's really good at this. Like, this is something, we don't have a lot of these left, but it was made from the same raw material. So this is Chilean gold matrix, great look. Here again, look at the setting. Okay, where have you seen anything like that, right? I mean, this isn't something that you go out to the jewelry stores and you see every day, or you see that same standard setting.
Right.
These are custom. So you're really buying a one-of-a-kind look.
And good luck to you here. I know sizes are very, very limited right across the board, but I will tell you, if you're still in the ordering process for that cuff bracelet, it's gonna match, right? These are all Chilean turquoise.
It's gonna match as much as you can match.
Yes, exactly. In that beautiful blue shade. There's a great ensemble of the suite. I love it's our anniversary. I love that these are all specially priced, so good luck to you on the matching ring. I do wanna mention that we're gonna take a little break, but the necklace that I'm wearing, fabulous.
Oh, I love this. Is this one of you?
Fabulous.
Is this a fabulous design or what?
It's amazing. It's gonna be coming up in just a few minutes, and of course, so many other 30th anniversary surprises. Stay with us.
Here at Doll 10, we infuse every product with skin-nourishing ingredients. Ingredients that help make your skin feel as amazing as it looks. Woo! It looks fabulous, dolls. We believe makeup should be easy. Feel fabulous without the chaos. And you can get all dolled up in only 10 minutes. What a doll. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Darlings, why not be fabulous for a living?
Go behind the brand with Vivica A. Fox on QVC Plus and HSN Plus as she prepares to launch her HSN exclusive Vivica A. Fox fashion collection.
It's current, chic, and totally captivating.
Discover what goes into the culture, style, and inspiration behind this star's hot new collection.
With surprises you don't want to miss.
Stream Behind the Brand Vivica A. Fox collection only on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Start streaming now.
Hey, it's Rebecca Vargas, your beauty bestie. I'm here to spill the tea on buzzworthy beauty must-haves. Don't miss Pretty Amazing Beauty Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern on HSN.
You're having a wonderful Sunday. It's hard not to when Jay King is here. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy. I do want to mention the outfit that I'm wearing. I love this color. It's actually from Colleen Lopez, so you can check it out on hsn.com. Just search Host Closet, or if you want to go ahead and inquire about it, it's this darling little tank top. It's $34.95, and then it's a duster-style blazer to go along with it. It's all fully lined on the inside. It's a beautiful, soft, buttery fabric, so you can check out more on hsn.com. All right, it's time to talk about the launch of our one and only multi-gemstone, brand new 4-strand necklace. Okay, this to me,
So you got
we talk
four
about
natural materials.
Yeah,
right.
4 natural materials. This is like that piece you would find in Vail or in Aspen or in one of those very high-end, hoity-toity, you know, boutiques, and just looks like, I mean, it would be thousands of dollars. Jay, we took $20 off. It will be $199. Who in a million years would, the presence of this, not to mention the materials that you used and all the craftsmanship and workmanship, it is just simply beautiful. We never did anything like this one before, did we?
This is a brand, not only a brand new design, but it's the first time that we've combined these 4 materials, just like in, it's just one material short of having, if it had, if we used the Tanzanian green opal, it would actually be the same materials as what we did in our necklace and bracelet offering that we just offered, the special deal. I love this. I love this combination. Actually, this was a spin-off after I made the other necklace, and I thought, wow, those really complemented each other, really went back together well. I had actually originally designed this in turquoise and lapis, and got the look. And then I was thinking, you know what? This is a perfect design to be multicolor, natural materials, especially coming up. This was designed, actually I designed this for April, but we ended up putting it in a March show. So
Really?
I was gonna launch this next month. So I'm close. You know, they went ahead and launched it early. She picked it and she placed it and put it, I think she moved it from April to March. So I just love this combination. So what do you have going on here, right? So you've got butterscotch chalcedony, right, which is that butterscotch color right there. You've got that beautiful aqua blue that is a natural Amazonite from Mozambique. Some of the best Amazonite on planet Earth, to tell you the truth. Then again, you've got that super high grade AAA, AA, amazing lapis beads. Here again, they're just accent pieces. And then just kind of the cherry on top is that rhodonite material that I get from, it's called Baroque Rose rhodonite from Madagascar. But the key thing in there, that is literally the top 5%, maybe even the top 1% of the material, where it's got that almost translucent cherry color to it. I mean, it's so pure, it's it's almost gem grade material. Look at that. There's a perfect, you know, I usually hate those close shots, but that looks great. Do you see that? Do you see that?
Nice glows,
Look at
Jay.
that cherry color. Look at the glow. But look at the Amazonite. Look at the lapis. It's all, if you look at even the butterscotch chalcedony, look at the grade of these materials. It's top grade material. This will go with anything. It's life, it's energy, it's fun.
Yes.
It's just something that, again, on something like this, what can you not wear that with? I mean, and it's going to be a standout piece. It's going to look amazing. First time that we've actually done that look. I did it originally, like I said, I did it originally actually for design for a friend of mine. I did it in lapis and really super high grade turquoise, and I did it as a gift. And so I wanted something unique and different. After I did the design, I thought, wow, that's really cool.
Fabulous.
So what else can I, how can I make this for the show? And so that's why, you know, with spring coming up, and
Perfect.
you know, you want something with multicolored, something with energy. We came up with this.
Well, you nailed it.
I don't
You
even know,
really did.
What are they selling it for?
$179.
Oh,
That's what I said. This
great
is that
price.
piece that looks like, if you go to Tucson, for instance, right, for the gem show, you would find maybe raw material, then you would go to a designer and say, I want something beyond fabulous. I was looking over at Victoria, and I'm just like, it's just stunning. It's stunning. And obviously Victoria's beyond. She's the most beautiful model in the world, but your eyes just go right to this necklace. It's just like, it's that wow piece. I don't say that about every single design, but honestly, this is that. If you're looking for that wow, your signature piece, yes, it's like, again, something you'll never, we won't repeat this, right, Jay?
No.
This is one of those one and done.
Right.
You know, and we didn't brew many. I think we only had a couple hundred to start with. This is not an easy design to do.
I think that, well, just the difficulty in stringing it, but the thing that really makes this work is the quality of the material, right? Yeah. It's the quality of the material, is those vibrant grade, the grades of the material, so the vibrant colors. Here again, when you're showing the close-ups on Victoria's, I mean, it almost looks too good to be true, right? I mean, the thing I always say, when people say, is this real? Is this natural? I always go, does it look too good to be true? And they go, yes. I go, it probably is. Okay, that might be your first thing. This is the thing where all these materials almost look too good to be true, although you can see the little natural variances in them, but they are. And again, everything in the necklace design, everything in this design is all AAA or AA grade material. So it's the best of the best of the best of the rough on those particular materials from those particular deposits.
Jay, quick question. Just from the very beginning in designing something like this, to cutting the beads, to stringing the beads, to everything. I mean, can't be mass produced, right? Something like this would be.
Well, we don't have a line of people that are doing this. So the way that's a good question, okay, by the way. So in this case, how would this be done? So you would take the natural rough material, you'll assign a lapidary group to actually cutting the beads. So they're gonna cut the beads, they're gonna cut the free forms, they're gonna cut everything. They put it in a project box. After they cut it, they drill it. There's so much to go. These are all hand buffed, by the way. Every single bead, these aren't tumble finished, these are all hand buffed.
Wow.
So they hand buff all
a lot of beads.
Then they put each one of those necklaces, they count the number of beads, it goes into a little project box. The project box goes to the stringers, and then the stringers put it all together, they assemble it. But these are all cut from the natural raw material. And here again, they're done individually as projects. This isn't some massive, operation where you've got, thousands of laser machines and everything, just cutting stuff and everything. This is really, truly art. It is something that is created from scratch by hand.
Wow, and it's a beauty. Congratulations to you. If you're in the ordering process, we have one for you, but it is getting extremely, extremely limited. Okay, we have another anniversary special. You know what? The entire show has been an anniversary special, I gotta be honest with you. But yes, another little surprise here. This is black chalcedony and beautiful inlay work. Again, this is like, to me, these are little treasures. These are works of art. There's no doubt about it. We originally offered this at $169.95. We are looking at a 30% off savings. Happy 30th anniversary, Jay King. $118.98 with the 5 monthly flex payments. That'll be $23 whenever your next $3 and change, whenever your next statement comes in. But what a fun piece. I know that people were asking because Victoria has been wearing this, and even down to, again, just chalcedony is such a sleek, amazing, amazing stone, but look at the facets in here, and then accent it with the same inlay of beautiful, that's Kingman turquoise, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's Kingman turquoise, and of course the beautiful lapis on top of that. This is that work of art. This is one of those pieces, again, you would see in one of those elite boutiques. Maybe a designer created 1 or 2 of them, but you become known for this piece. So Jay, we love doing, especially when we're talking about our favorite stones together.
Well, in this, okay, so this is something that we developed over time. Back in, actually developed this method in the early 90s is actually when I did it. And when silver before, remember when silver went up so high?
Crazy, yes.
But now, like at that time I thought, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Silver went up, from a 5 to 7 spot, it went up, tremendously. And I thought, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? So what I did is I started looking at ways of manufacturing things where, I could get the costs back and reason. So this is where I came up with this stone-on-stone inlay, right? And so it actually developed into kind of an art form. I've only got a handful of my lapidarists that are really good at it, that can really do stone on stone. It's harder than you might think. So what they do in this case, you've got the midnight chalcedony, which is very, very hard. That's your base host rock, your host material that you carve. And then we've taken natural Kingman turquoise and super, super high grade Afghani lapis, incorporated them also into the design. The unique thing on this, and the thing that really it's a challenge, is a lot of my people could do flat inlay. So what you would do is you would take the materials, you glue them in, you set them, And then you just take them and you just take a flat lap and you buff that off, and that's how you make your inlay. If you notice on these, look at them.
They're raised.
They're three-dimensional, right? So when you're doing that pillow cut, that three-dimensional inlay, that's where it gets a bit challenging, right? So you're actually cutting cabochons that you're making fit an inlay. I will also tell you, look at this, and that like if you look at the gaps and stuff, there is no gap, right? Do you know that how precise that is? They actually take a little diamond Dremel, and every piece is hand carved, hand shaped. You look at that, that's Kingman Blue Basin. Look at the quality of the lapis. Here again, that really, really dark, clean, clear lapis lazuli. Again, that material is non-existent right now. I mean, I can't buy any new material. And then the whole basic piece is cut from natural midnight chalcedony.
Oh, it's a beauty. That's like the little works of art that when they're gone, we won't have it back. That's it. So good luck to you. 30% off for celebrating 30 years with Jay King here with our favorite brands weekend. Of course, it wouldn't be complete without you, Jay. We were talking about this next special, and when we took a little break, and we have not really focused much on Sonoran. The last time, a couple of shows that I've been with you, and to be able to do an entire necklace, and these are nuggets, right, Jay, in the turquoise?
Right. So anytime you see a design like this, not always, I guess, not 100%, but let's say at least 50% of the time you're seeing, especially when you see a material like Sonoran, this material is not conducive price-wise to even cutting beads or making beads or doing anything. So what are you looking at here? Here again, I just saw the price.
Oh, I didn't even mention that.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I just saw the
79,
price.
I think
Okay,
it's,
so I was even going to say
50%
something
off.
until I saw that. That is just ridiculous. Okay, so when you do a design like this, in most cases, I'm losing money, just honestly losing money just in the material costs alone. And so people out there, if you're like me, because I always question everything, even things I probably shouldn't question, but you go, why in the heck would you do that? I mean, how could you make a living if you're actually designing things that are below your cost? Well, here again, when you've got this small material, you've got these small nuggets, I want you to think about it. Could I cut cabochons out of some of these? Yes, but I'm going to make what? I'm going to make like, what, small. 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter rounds, or maybe like 3x5 ovals. Well, you know, then you've got all these to design with, all your cutting costs and everything like that. I don't really like cutting small things. I just don't like doing it. So in this case, what we're doing is we're giving you a really opportunity buy. So we're using up our small natural nugget materials. Every one of these, and if you go in close on this, you'll see what I'm talking about. These are natural nuggets. This comes out of the Cananea deposit, so it's Sonora, Mexico. All of these nuggets, it's really kind of interesting on how these are formed, right? So for the Sonoran material, it's like in what they call kaolin, or it's like clay deposit. So as they go from this, actually how they mine it is they actually mine the clay, the sedimentary deposit, and then they wet it and they break it apart and they sift it, and then there's turquoise nuggets within it. It's not like it's not like a plate, like if you like the Kingman mine's a perfect example, where you had like seismic activity, earthquake, it shattered, and inside it split it up. You know, it made like these big pockets, and then the turquoise liquid settled in there, and then it formed in veins. In Catanea, in the Sonoran deposit, in this particular one, not all of them are like it, but in this particular deposit, it's in kaolin, it's clay mud that has been saturated with the mineral-rich water materials, the copper, the aluminum, the zinc, the nickel, the iron that composes turquoise. So they come out in, I have Cantanea nuggets, Sonoran nuggets, the size of a coconut.
Wow.
I've got material like this, literally the size of a coconut. Most of it's about the golf ball size, and then you get a lot of this small material also. So here again, what do you do with the small material? The only thing that I really find I would rather lose money on it and give you a chance, an opportunity to buy a necklace in Sonoran than just let it sit there in buckets, right? And get something out of it and be able to get my money, turn my money, and be able to buy more material from the miners. So that's what you're getting. You're really getting an opportunity to buy anything like this. These necklaces, impossible to make money off of them because this is not an inexpensive turquoise, right? You could do it on other turquoises or cut beads when the rough is less expensive. But if you look at these are all natural nuggets. Every one of them is different, right? There is no two that are like. So that's another challenge when you drill these.
Oh, I'm sure.
To
I can
make them
imagine.
lay right is like, you can't just automatically go to sleep and start drilling these because they have a little drill press that they drill them with. You can't go to sleep. You got to center drill them, but they're free forms. So it's not like you got a flat surface to drill.
Yeah, and now you can feel that.
But as far as price, come on. You know, if I just told you what the sterling silver finding on this cost, just what you would be paying for the sterling silver finding, there's no way to build that and actually, as a manufacturer, being able to sell it. Like I said, we were losing money originally just on the materials. On 159 at the material cost.
Now it's $79. That is a huge opportunity, and $16 to get it home with using the 5 flex pay options. Okay, want to mention this fabulous ring. I've been wearing it. It's $49.98. I don't know how this is happening today. Look at the amount of silver on here, let alone, that is a 10 by 15 millimeter free-form stone.
You can't even buy costume jewelry. You couldn't even buy plated material for that. And again, what is this about? So it's sterling silver sheet material. These are not cast. Okay, this is sheet material. Every one of those sterling silver settings that you're looking at, they're all handcrafted from scratch by our silversmiths, the key thing, right? Same thing with the cuff coming up. What is really unique on this is the Sonoran blue. So this is the Sonoran material out of the Cantonea mining area up there. There is no, just so you understand, there is no one miner in this area, right? There's literally dozens of different claims in different mines. Everybody has their own claim. It all has different looks. It all has different characteristics. It's very, very diverse. What I love about this particular cab, you've got that beautiful red matrix in it. So what's that tell me? That since it's a high blue, copper content is very high. Because it's got the red matrix in it, that means it's got ferrous oxide. So the iron, that the matrix is ferrous oxide. So that's what comes that beautiful red matrix, which is highly prized and people really like it. Now, here's the thing. These are all one-of-a-kind designs. I'm not going to say every single cab's going to be like that, but it is one of the properties that you see in this particular turquoise rough.
And I still can't get over $49.95.
Well, come on, to be honest with you guys, you can't.
No.
What can you buy in real natural turquoise? And this is natural turquoise, right?
You can't get that in costume.
What do you buy in natural turquoise and genuine sterling silver and be able to buy it for that? That is like, it's not something I'm doing, right? It's something that they're doing, HSN is doing, which is, I think that's really cool. And not only that, then they actually give you, they'll break up your payments, which is bizarre. Right?
This breaks down to $10, Jay. $10 to get this at home. Right.
I had a coffee this morning where I'm staying, and when they hand me the bill, I thought, I didn't order breakfast. I ordered a coffee.
It's crazy, isn't it?
What?
Very crazy.
So are we rationing here today or what? So great value. And here again, I always get the guys. It's really funny because I get a lot of texts and a lot of emails. But I get a lot of texts, I get a lot of emails in my office. They get a lot of people that communicate that we've known over the years or that are just finding us and they want to ask about something or they need some help on something. And one of the comments, the guys constantly are saying, hey, what about us, man? Why don't you make something for us? Well, this is something, quite honestly, I have a ring that's not exactly like this, but I have something very, very similar in a really bright blue turquoise that I wear all the time.
And that's a great point, Jay, because we do have sizes right now, 5 through 12.
So,
a good range.
And I wear 10 and a half is what I wear. So, you know, like 11 or 12, I mean, that's, and what's cool with making the bigger sizes too is if you want to wear them on a different finger,
That's true.
right? You know,
Great
like
point.
you don't want to wear on a, you know, like your ring finger or a traditional finger, you want it to move it around, you know, then you can. When I was in Tucson, I saw so many people that now, and I don't know if it's like a new thing, but a lot of people, I mean, their hands were just like solid rings. A lot of people,
all over.
Yeah, they had like 4 or 5 rings on. And you don't used to see that. I used to see that, you know, in the 80s and stuff, you really see it. But now, it seems like a lot more people are doing that.
Jay, we have a quick special here on the cuff bracelet. I want to say we have like maybe 30 lucky people to secure. Oh, how about 19 left? All right. Yeah. This is also Sonoran, correct?
So you've got Sonoran turquoise, and here's the thing with this. This has got the multitude of colors. This is actually built off a cuff bracelet that I wear all the time. You know, mine's a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, but actually that design is actually, that cuff bracelet is something that I wear constantly. I have, now mine is a little wider than that, you know, in all honesty. I mean, it's not much, but it's probably half again as much silver and wider, but that is a really great look. And you know what I love with these? Those are like when I go out and I don't want something really heavy or I don't want something really big. You know, I just want that accent of turquoise. That's what I wear. In fact, I was wearing this. You know, I was on a commercial flight the other day, which is very unusual for me. It's just that and anywhere in the States, I usually fly myself, but I was on a commercial flight. Do you know I had that cuff on? And I had at least 3 different people, because I was sitting in the aisle, that when they came by, they looked at it and they said, man, that's cool.
I bet.
So it's just like, because it's got that brightness of the turquoise. Here again, what's unique with this, you got a unique turquoise, all handcrafted, but that beautiful, beautiful robin's egg blue Sonoran turquoise.
It is absolutely gorgeous, and we want to keep in mind, remember, we also have the ring, which I know about 300 people. Oh, the cuff is sold out.
Yep.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me. The ring is still available right now. I want to mention at $49, which is mind-boggling. But the other great news is that we still have all sizes in that ring, 5 through size 12. Okay, Jay, encore presentation.
Yeah, you know, and here again, this is one of those turquoises, okay, that, you know, not to beat the drum or anything. This is Heavenly Well Lake turquoise. Now, with Heavenly Well, the majority of the material was blue, high blue, a lot of high blue, clear blue. And when I first got this material, you know, I was using material up like a drunken sailor. Now, my dad, that comes from my dad, and my dad was a sailor, so don't anybody get offensive, because that was my father's favorite saying. You know, you're spending money like a drunken sailor, or you're doing something like a drunken sailor. But when you get things, and I have all this massive turquoise, man, I was using it up like crazy. And because I did that, now I don't have any. And you can't get any more of this particular turquoise. In fact, they've closed the whole area. It comes from a huge copper, well, there's copper in the area, the copper mining, but it comes from an iron mine. And that's why you see a lot of the greens and the browns and the chocolates in it. That's the iron and aluminum content. So what you got here is you got a multitude of colors. So it's all the different colors that came out of that particular mine. These are all what we call freeform beads. So they're not, this isn't compressed nugget material. This is all cut from the natural material. Every bit of that, even the chocolates, the tans, are all turquoise. Everything on that is natural turquoise.
It's like you have the best of all worlds. You know, a lot of us, I've been collecting turquoise with Jay for over 30 years, but here is that one piece that you can get the blues, the greens, the golds, all those colors, and then it has almost an ombre effect to it.
Right.
Which is so pretty.
And the key thing here is that it's all real, it's all natural, right? So you're not getting anything that's not turquoise here. Also, these are unlike my other necklaces that where we use the nuggets up and we're doing it for price point. They're giving you this deal. Here again, you know, how ludicrous is this? How ludicrous it is to, I guess what I object to on this, or not that I can object, because I get it that everybody's getting like a stupid deal of value. but I don't want anybody, I guess my point is that even our original prices, the only reason that we could do our original prices is because we're Mind Direct, okay? Otherwise, there's no manufacturer that can even do the prices that we do.
No.
But when you come in, you're selling this would
This
not,
is silly.
literally would not cover the cost of producing the design.
And you're getting it home for $14 with FlexPay. Please don't hang up. I am being told with everyone in the ordering process, it is going to completely sell out. If you missed out on anything, please shop hsn.com. Search Jay King, because we're celebrating his 30th anniversary throughout the year, and I know you're back tonight.
So I got one last show, and then this is it with Sarah starting at 7 Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours, and then I think I'm coming back for 4 hours on the 19th.
Okay,
and then
look forward
we're
to
done
that.
for the month.
Okay, Jay, always a blast.
Hey, you know
Thank
what?
you, my
This flew
friend.
by, and I love working with you.
I love working with my Jay, and we love our tie coming up next with the very best value of the day. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Jay, from